Ugh zone.
Hey, can you toss us the ball?
Dream on. Get it yourself.
It's a foot away from you. Why are you such a lump?
Because I'm the counselor and you're the campers, that's why.
Man, you got the easiest job in the world. You get paid to lie around all day and be a lazy goof.
Hey, it's not as easy as it looks.
You know, what's so hard about being a counselor?
There are mysterious responsibilities you wouldn't even understand. Now move to the left, you're blocking my view.
There. Now can you get me the ball?
I am the counselor. The counselor rests. Tough luck, Butnick.
And Butnick fades back. He shakes the tackler. He uncorks the doozy. Oops. Touchdown.
A sudden change of weather here at Ottawa Stadium.
Yes, it looks like a rainout. Tough luck, Ugg.
About you, it makes me wanna fart.
It's I hope we never part. Now get it right or pay the price.
Now we will share a lifetime of the fondest memories by the lake of Ottawa, set in the old pine trees.
Camp Ottawa,
We hold you in our hearts.
And when we think
About you,
this thing came apart.
Speak, I don't wanna speak, I don't wanna live, I don't wanna.
This is Dr. Khan. Good evening, and welcome to Upside Down Weekend. Everything that can be done backwards will be done backwards. Beginning with the backwards breakfast, which will be a reverse dress dinner dance. So dress appropriately, and time could have. See, that's backwards.
I can't get this. I keep tying my tie to my finger. Here, let me see now. Madonna wears a lot of ties in the videos. I think you loop this through here and pull the... Ow! I'm sorry. I love Upside Down Weekend. I mean, doing things in reverse is cool.
Yeah, how often do you get to see Budnick in a dress?
I can't wait for backwards breakfast. Remember last year when Donkey Lips came as Goldilocks?
Yeah! I mean, I've never, ever seen polyester stretch that much.
Oh, gross. Oh, no.
Dear, what's wrong?
There was a frog in my shoe. Look, there it is. There it is. Oh, gross. How can something so ugly be near anything of mine? Die, Ward Brett, die. No, don't hurt him. Besides, he's cute. I can train him for the frog jumping contest on Sunday. Fine. You can do whatever you want, but keep him away from me before I get warts. You know, you look just like Mr. Bug Eyes, the frog I had when I was 5. You know, he was my first pet ever. Hey, now what should I call you?
About Wart Breath.
Okay. Hello, Wart Breath.
Hey, Donkey Lips, what happened? You get run over by a fruit cart or something?
Nah, it was the last thing in the costume trunk. Actually, it's not that bad.
Very attractive, I must say.
Oh, well, thank you, Humphrey.
Hey, Dina, you know that's the exact suit that my Uncle Morty wears when he goes to the track?
Hey, Miss Daisy, is Hulk taking you to the store today?
Okay, listen up. It's time to choose the camper who will replace me as counselor for Upside Down Weekend. The floor is now open for nominations.
I nominate myself. I promise that if you elect me as counselor, I'll start new classes. There'll be the computer class. There'll be the local geology class. There'll even be a new math class called Your Friend the Logarithm.
I nominate a guy whom we all love. A man of the campers. A guy that knows how to party like it's 1999.
Sorry, Budnick, I'm not available.
Oh, yes, but I am. Read my lips. No new classes. If I am elected, we can all run amok, do whatever we want. Rat-tail little kids, non-stop swirlies, eat ice cream till we explode.
Yeah, I'd have to say that I'm in favor of domestic policies, Ugg.
Especially the run amok part.
Yeah, I mean, we can kick back for the entire weekend.
Yes, all in favor of me, say aye.
Aye!
Aye, aye, aye.
Bobby Budnick, you are a lucky man. I hereby crown you counselor for the weekend.
My first official duty as camp counselor is to check the inventory of the sodas in the pantry. See ya.
Well, if he's the counselor, then that makes me a camper. Hey, Pinsky, you need some salt on your corn. Thanks. Zizi, got a little mustard on your burger. Telly, try some ketchup. It's very good ketchup. I've waited all year to do that. I haven't had this much fun since Dr. Khan found a lizard in his eggnog.
Well, the sodas are fine. There's plenty for me. I'm on to my second official act, and that's a snooze in the sun. See ya.
My Ugg, he's taking our rations.
Well, he's the counselor. Hey, Sponge! I think your shoelace is untied.
I gave Sponge a wedgie.
That's not just a wedgie.
That's like a wedgie and a Melvin combined.
It's a Mervin. Ugg gave Sponge a Mervin. Hey, guys, how about a shaving cream and toothpaste fight?
A little faster, Kramer. Hey, Ugg. Told you I'd make a good counselor. Kids for slaves, running shotgun on goons like you. It's a piece of cake.
Right, Budnick. See how you feel by tomorrow night.
I feel the same way I do right now. Chimpanzee could do your job.
Oh, that's it. Drop and give me 20, Budnick.
Negativo, Ugg. I'm the counselor and you're the camper. So drop and give me 20.
This counselor thing isn't as easy as it looks, Budnick. I bet you won't be as good at one as I am.
Let's make an official wager on that, shall we?
An official wager? Okay, sure. If I win, you have to massage my sweaty feet whenever I ask.
Fine. And if I win, you have to clean my bunk every day for the rest of the summer. And let me just warn you, donkey lips can make a real mess out of a bathroom.
Deal. And the kids vote to see who wins.
Fine. Shake?
Shake. I brought some important counselor tools there for you.
Oh, there's no need. I already got them. I got sodas, a flight water, and Sports Life magazine swimsuit issue.
No. The counselor handbook and the duty roster.
Enforce instructional swim and civics hour. Inflate all game balls in the sports shed. Why would I want to do that?
Because if you don't, Dr. Khan will nail your butt to the tree. And of course you'll lose the bet. And Butnick, I haven't changed my socks in a week. Of course, you could just quit and admit that you can't cut it as a counselor.
I'll cut it like cheese. And you owe me 14 more push-ups. Down. Up. Down. Up. Double time. Down. Up. Down. Up.
Run, Willie! Well, serve it up, Mr. Dolphin. I'm gonna kick this to Kingdom Come.
Seeing Ugg like this makes me feel like a kid again.
Here it goes. Oh, yes! Whoa, look at that sail! Sail, baby, sail!
Okay, Lord Breath. Your last jump was 6 feet, and I know you can make 7 if you try. Frogs are incapable of understanding human speech. Well, Lord Breath understands me. I still love you if you don't win, but I want you to try your best. Jump, Lord Breath. Be all the frog you can be.
All right, let's get to work. Blankman, lounge chair, here. Dina, Sponge, Ugg. You got first aid class. Get a move on.
Budnick, you're breaking your campaign promise. What about no new classes?
Don't sass me. Instruction in first aid is the safety net for potentially dangerous camp behavior. If campers resist instruction, impose punishment.
You can't punish us.
This book says I have the power to do so. It has all the answers I need. With this book, no one can touch me.
Wow, 8.5 feet.
You're late for instructional swims, Easy. Telly, go with her. Get moving. Move! Hey, Ugg, you too.
I thought we got to run amok. I'm just standing amok.
See, guys, being a counselor is a cinch. You just follow right by the book and punish your inferiors. That would be you guys.
Can I see your brachioradialis, Budnick?
Want to get pounded?
Budnick, it's your arm.
Oh. Okay, this is what you got to do today. Sponge, you got KP. Dina, you have latrine duty. And Ugg, there you go.
Yeah.
Ugg, you got, oh, wait a minute. Guys, I can't move my arms.
Oh, really?
See ya, Budnick.
Hey, guys. Hey, I can't move, guys. Hey, come back. We'll see what the book says about this.
Yeah, I'd like to order a super extra large pizza with extra cheese.
No, make it pepperoni. Make it caviar.
Ham, pineapple, and coconut. All of the above.
I'm the one that makes the orders around here. Antonio? Yeah, it's Budnick. Well, cancel that coconut and give me a large garlic with onion. And this time, put it on the Anawana account. All right, ciao, Antonio. See, unauthorized phone usage, huh? Well, what do you know? Severe punishment. Looks like chow for me and chores for you guys. Now let's move it. Do not spill a drop.
Come on, Budnick, how come we have to do this?
Because you have violated two important rules. Phone use and sneaking in outside food. I named the rules, therefore I feel like cooling off.
But Budnick, why don't you just go swim in the lake?
Because fish fart in it. Now get working!
Oh! We have created a monster! Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Aristotle said that.
Budnick is a swine. Let's pound him. Pinsky said that.
Hey, quit your yakking, no breaks.
We gotta think of a really good way to get him. Why don't we just put chili powder in his toothpaste?
No good. You never know when he'll brush his teeth next.
Well, pounding him still sounds good to me.
So you want to get Budnick, do you? Here's how you do it. He pulls rank, we pull a prank. He puts us in the pool, we put him in the latrine. Yeah, that's the Anawana way. That's how you get Budnick.
Listen to the guy who knows. What do we do, Ugg?
What do we do?
Here you are.
These pancakes are like cement.
Gee, I wonder how they got like that. Maybe camp needs a new water softener.
Oh, somebody's gonna pay for this. I want to know who took the pancake mix, because I want it back. I want it back by tomorrow morning, or you will all lick the fungus off the shower floors. Understood?
This is Dr. Khan. Would Counselor Budnick please come to my office? My dentures are cracked and sitting on my pancakes.
I want it back. And I mean it.
Is it okay if I weigh Warcraft on the pantry scales? He's on a special diet of lakeweed and shouldn't get too heavy. Flabby Frog is a lazy frog. Does he look heavy to you?
Ah, it looks fine. I'm sure he'll win.
I don't care about that. I just want him to be happy. I mean, I wouldn't mind winning. A night on town would be fun.
I don't even have time for fun anymore. After I finish this paperwork, I have to help Kent Flankman get the glue out of his hair. How can anyone glue their hand to their head?
Flankman's full of surprises.
Yeah, I have to inflate all these game balls that Flankman left, and then convince Nancy Shermanoff she's only dreaming Freddy Krueger lives in her stomach. That way she can go to sleep and I can finish bed check. This counselor stuff bites. No one likes me anymore.
You don't care if anyone likes you.
How do you know? I don't know how Ugg stands having everyone hate his guts.
Well, they just hate you because you're always punishing everyone.
It's because the book says to.
Well, maybe the book doesn't have all the answers.
Better, because I sure don't. I thought this counselor thing would be cool, but it's just a big hassle. Well, the rules are the rules, and the book says what they are, and it's my job to enforce them.
Sponge, you snapped. Distrained from worrying about your next punishment. Well, he just couldn't handle it. He's squirting ketchup all over the bunks.
Vandalizing camp property? I know the book's got an answer for that.
I tried to stop him. He had the strength of 10 sponges.
Pinsky, which way did he go?
I don't know. He said something about going to the lodge and squirting in ketchup. Dr. Khan eats buggers.
Dear Counselor Budnick, here's the pancake mix back. Over. And the eggs and milk.
Upside down weekend. It's fantastic. Oh, you should have seen his face covered. Oh, and the finishing touch. I've waited years to get Budnick like this. Right up. Yes.
Wow, 9.5 feet. 9.5 feet. That's a camp record. You get a night on the town. A night on the town? There is a tavern in the town. In the town. Where my workman sits him down. Sits him down. A night in town? I mean, nobody said anything about a prize. What do you mean, your word, Brett? I found him in my shoe. I named him. He's my frog. You were gonna squish him. I saved his life and trained him. He is my frog. Zizi, he is mine. Not? He's mine. He's mine. 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 You know how they can get. Would you please settle this?
Hey, I'm just a camper, remember? You want a counselor, go to Budnick.
No way. He'll probably punish us for bothering him.
Yeah, he has become a king weasel. Listen, how about an unofficial solution as an impartial camper?
Yeah.
Okay, over here.
Great.
Okay. Cece, you go over here. Dina, you go right here. And I'll take Wart Breath and put him in the center of the circle. And whoever he jumps to is the rightful owner.
I'll go with that. Fine. So will I.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
You're dealing with
Casper, the friendly ghost.
You're wrong. It's Budnick, the Counselor of Doom.
Careful, my frog's in there. You mean my frog?
Would you guys shut up about the stupid frog? Can't believe that Budnick's punishing us again.
This is not your punishment. This is getting back to square one when the lodge was normal. We'll see what the book says about stolen pancake mix.
You know what you can do with your stupid book?
You're the ones making me use it.
You said we could run amok. Will somebody please tell me what happened to running amok?
Look, if I let you guys run amok, I'd be a bad counselor.
Budnick, there's a lot more to being a good counselor.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't put on a stupid hat, smear goop on your nose, and sleep in a lounge chair.
Well, that's part of being a good counselor, but there's more. Like the handbook is very, very important.
Yeah, but you can't use it to be an uncool goon.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too, actually, but I'm not sure I'd use the word goon.
Look, I want to be a good counselor, but you guys aren't giving me a chance.
Look, I said he's my frog. He's not, he's mine.
Hold it. You want a chance? All right, you got a chance. Take care of the frog problem.
Ha! If I couldn't do it, Budnick sure can.
Of course I can, and if I do, you have to obey me. What's the argument?
All right, I found the frog. He was in my shoe, and I named him till he saw it. I take care of him. I train him, and I love him.
Dina has every legal claim to that frog.
I'm sure your handbook will agree, Budnick. I don't think the answer's in there, Budnick.
Here it is. Zizi, bring me the frog. All right, first thing we do is draw a circle and then put the frog in it.
Oh, joy, the brilliant circle test. This one's a gem.
This is method B. All right, Dina, you grab the front leg. Zizi, you grab the hind legs. On the count of 3, the first to get the frog out of the circle is the rightful owner. 3. 1, 2, 3.
He's mine! Are you crazy? Yes! I won!
You lost. You were about to rip Warp Breath's little legs off.
And spill its froggy guts everywhere.
Zizi couldn't bear the sight of harming the little croaker. Warp Breath belongs with Zizi.
Budnick, that was amazing. Punish us.
Okay, then. All you have to do is go to the frog jumping competition and watch Zizi win.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, yeah! That answer was in the book?
Not hardly. The book would have given the frog to Dina. This was my answer. I'm done with this book.
Now remember, Warp Breath, I'll love you whether you win or lose.
All right, on your mark. Get set, stop.
Go, Warp Breath! Jump your heart out! Take no prisoners! Grind them to the dirt! They're not frogs! They're waltzes! Go, go,
You didn't go by the handbook.
You're a better counselor than I am, Mug. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, but I couldn't solve that problem. I mean, if you keep this up, the kids are going to vote you best counselor.
Ain't no way I'm done. You got a tough job, Bug. You can have it. You can have your keys, your whistle, your glasses, and your hat.
Okay, so who wins the bet?
What do you say we call it a draw?
A draw. Okay, a draw.
I knew we could do it.
Yes. I knew we would come through. Let's see, let me calculate this. $5 at 3 to 1. You owe me 15. Yeah.
My first official duty as counselor is to confiscate this $15 for you charging pizza on my account.
Fine. And your second official duty as camp counselor is to take care of Flankman. See ya.
could anyone glue their hand to their head?
This evening, get in on the first game show that lets kids live out legends. The first game show where kids become heroes. The first game show with a co-host made of stone. It's Legends of the Hidden Temple. See it today at 6:30, 5:30 Central. New and only on Nick.